Hi, KOG here. I'm here for the Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 18. Moving on. Now, I thought I'll be doing Chapter 17, deleted scenes, and the bonus content, but it's not there. Um, that was a surprise for me. So I guess I'm moving on to Chapter 18. Aha. Anyway, stupid. Anyway, let's go. Hmm. Yeah, AMAs, man.
Okay, Army, it finally happened. In one of
Yep.
the most hyped performances leading up to the big night, BTS finally made their stateside television performance debut at the American Music Awards Sunday night. The K-pop superstars have been enjoying increased stateside momentum following their win for top social artist at the Billboard Music Awards in May.
뭐 첫 술에 배부른 게 어딨어요. 그죠? 열심히 했습니다.
네, 되게 팬들 덕분에 기가 살았어요.
Oh, that's an interesting. How it was. Yeah, I guess that it does make sense. You know, the Rome wasn't built in a day.
뭐첫 술에 배부른 게 어디?
Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. Exactly. This is done wonderfully. The Korean saying was, you can't be full, from the first spoonful. Like when you're eating rice or food. So this is wonderful. Well done.
어딨어요. 그죠? 열심히 했습니다.
네, 되게 팬들 덕분에 기가
Very good.
기가.
A lot of people don't like BTS because they are not American. So people were kind of pissed off that they performed at an American award show.
They were painful to watch. Straight garbage.
That's like the Korean Pride is like kind of a shitty boy group.
Who does BTS?
Ooh. Oh. Well.
Korean Pride is like kind of a shitty boy group.
Well, that guy's this guy. I have no idea who this is. I guess he's somebody, or something. But sounds. I'm not even angry, man. It looks and sounds like an idiot. Ignorant. Yeah. So, and I believe that Korea has a lot to be proud of. For tiny little country in the middle of nowhere, right up, we're one of the most poorest country in the world to, they made it to what it is today. And I don't know, technically, there are literally, we are in a state of war. I think they got, Korea has pretty good industries and, movies, dramas. I think they have a lot to be proud of. And I'm also certainly proud of BTS and K-pop. I wonder what he's so proud of.
Kind of a shitty boy group.
Who does BTS and their Korean fans think they are?
BTS looks like they're all overdosed on soy.
You're probably wondering how this lesbian girl
Overdosed on soy. What does that mean? Overdosed on soy. Could you guys help me out? I know it's an insult, but I'm not getting it. Is it because their complexion is too white. I thought they think white is a good thing. I guess not. Lesbian girl group. Okay. Now this, I actually believe this is pretty good. You know, as far as an insult goes, you know, normally they would go to that step of, you know, girly, or, you know, feminine, or gay, or things like that, right? But this guy went to the you know, not only girly, but he topped it by going saying lesbian girl group. Now, you know, I'm not a great, you know, English speaker, but I doesn't lesbian implies that you're a girl? You know, by definition, lesbians are females. So, what does lesbian girl group mean? Hmm, I don't know. Oh, like a boy group, girl group? Maybe. But this is, as far as it's creative. It's stupid, but it's creative. And, you know, he's being homophobic and racist, and, you know, and xenophobic all at the same time, which is a feat in itself. Yeah.
Group from South Korea could possibly have so many fans in the United States.
Because Western females suddenly enjoy watching feminine, pre-pubescent-looking Asian men who underwent 20 to 30 cosmetic surgeries sing for some odd reason.
I'm sorry, but they're just so, you know, I have talked about racism before, and I'm not mad about this. Not as much. I mean, I experienced quite a lot of racism from many different countries, in many different ways. No, because even among Asians, you know, there, you know, other Asians who think certain way of Koreans, or, you know, whatever. There's whole bunch, you know. I experienced in Europe. Every country have their taste, or, you know, I became almost like a connoisseur, you know. But anyway, this is from ignorance, just totally ignorant. Obviously none of these guys had any cosmetic surgery, you know. And yeah, it is so ignorant. But, you know, to me, ignorant racism is, yeah, just, what you gonna do, man? They're just stupid and uninformed, and just, it's kind of cute, you know, when they're just ignorant. But when it becomes hatred, that's scary. It's just different. It just hits you different.
Do people like it ironically? Or?
No! How did this become a thing in Western culture where all these grown men and little girls are jerking off to little K-pop boys? It's like a little fetish. It's like a little twink gay fetish.
Hey, what's up, BTS?
Can you please stop for like 5 minutes?
Oh, God. Well, I think he's like, was it comedian or some guy like that, the bearded guy? I think I've seen him say that before. You know, I think ex Celeste, you know, in her piece, I saw that, and just, yeah, it's just racism, you know, always gonna be there. But like calling them gay, you know. What about, you know, Michael Jackson, Prince, you know, there's so many I can't even, I don't know. I don't think they're gay. You know, it just, I don't know. This is such a, yeah, it's just ignorance. I mean, their brain must be functioning when they're like spitting those words out, right? And don't, like, doesn't it bother them Oh yeah, another thing. For whatever reason, uh, like uh, like for Asian Americans in general, they're not. It's like they somehow feel to Asians, it's okay to say certain things that you would never ever say about other races like Latin or black. You know, you just wouldn't say those things. You just can't. It would be socially unacceptable. But same kind of thing would be talked about, said to Asians, and it would be okay. It's like, haha. And it's like, oh man, if you said that, that kind of thing to another race, you probably would get your teeth kicked in. But God, it's just such a.
Okay, touch me, but that's illegal. That's illegal. I'm calling the cops. If you break my
2017년 11월 19일 일요일 제 여배로고 여기는 AMA가 끝나고 난 후 내 호텔 방이다. 정말 사람 일이란 게 모르는 거라지만 정말 너무나도 모르게 어마어마한 일들이 지금 이뤄지고 있어서 진짜 이쯤 생각을 해보면 정말 방탄소년단이 어디까지 올라갈까라는 좀 생각도 든다. 지금 시작이 된 것 같다. 뭔가 느낌이 딱 오는 것 같다. 이제 뭔가 새로운 뭔가 챕터가 이런 시작되는 그런 기분.
Yep.
오늘을 기억하고 싶다. 평생. 2017년 11월 19일 제 여배로고 끝.
Oh, you guys do know that when BTS, have these like logs, they speak as if they're talking to a friend. So almost no honorifics whatsoever. In a nice way. But it's like talking to yourself rather than talking to, usually like Obi here, how he's talking, it is very it's like, so that's why it doesn't sound, even if there are no honorifics, it's just tone and how you say it. Some might be is not very pleasant, and this is very pleasant. Doesn't matter how old you are, it sounds very pleasant. It's just how he's saying it. The Cypher! Oh, this is so cool. Hey, you know what? Like, in like rap songs, or like Cypher here, it just there's got to be a lot lost in the lyrics. you know, no, because like, you know, uh, rap lyrics, when well written, it contains a lot more than just, you know, few words put together. A lot of insinuations, a lot of uh things that might be missed. Would you guys be interested in me, like, uh you know go in depth, analyzing certain lyrics, that perhaps something meaningful, some cool song, you know I have done it for some other groups, and it seems like, it's not a popular thing. Not a lot of people go wants to know every little detail about, like, all the lyrics, but people who do watch it, or they're very, very happy, seems like, and I felt like I'm doing something, that is very positive. Anyway, just saying. No, that's cool. This must be like the like end of the year show or something, because he said, BTS with Seotaeji, the Seotaeji and Idol, he's the biggest uh K-pop star who started it all, actually.
총 리허설을 하러
Oh, there he is.
방탄 멤버들과 나머지 동선 체크 연습입니다. 안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까. 아하. 안녕하십니까 아버지.
He's calling him father.
한국보다 너무 힘들 텐데 지금 정말로. 지금 감사합니다. 긴장이 되네요.
For those who doesn't know, the whole concept of, the like a little bit of rap and different type of songs put together, and who made it really, really big, is Seotaeji. I mean, he is the one. I think changed the music scene. So he's like the legend. So this is a big deal. Oh, and just a little bit of information that probably, is that the Seotaeji just he's going through some terrible, terrible time right now. Because I don't know, some bad guy, that Seotaeji was, doing drugs. Now, there are no, so they just, with no evidence whatsoever, just because he said it. Not only Seotaeji, there's some, other actors involved too. They just brought them in, and they had to go through all the drug tests and everything, and they found nothing. But then it was a huge deal. They were like, these kind of things happen. Usually, like it starts to happen like a couple years, like a year or a couple years, like when it comes near to, the elections and some political things and stuff like that. It's like and it's to divert. I believe it's to divert the attention from people. There are a lot of entertainers who are just who became like a showpiece. It just it always happens. It always does. Suddenly all these people are pulled in. Now I think they wanted to. I mean, it's a big name to go for, but so far, nothing. And I don't think they're even apologizing. So there we go. God, politicians, they're just crappy everywhere.
제 오른쪽 대각선 뒤에는 레전드
Yeah.
부장님께서 계십니다.
They're so happy.
콘서트 한 다음에 한 2주 뒤면 팬백이어가지고요. 같이 준비해봤어요. 바쁘겠죠. 쉽지 않습니다. 몸조리 잘.
Suga must like him a lot because he's a great writer too of music. Great producer, great everything.
춤 같은 것도 되게 옛날 90년대 춤이어서 느낌을 내는 게 좀 어려워. 아버지의 콘서트다 보니까 아버지 아빠라고 불러러 갈 거야.
진짜 되게 오랫동안 준비를 했어요. 한 달 정도를 서태지 선배님하고 같이 준비를 했는데
Wow.
그 정도도 떨리네.
A month?
고생 많았어요. 네. 고생했습니다. 저에서 정말 서태지와 있을 때 느낌이 너무 많이 났어요. 너무 기분이 좋더라고요. 회치한 것 같기도 하고. 그래서 정말 앞으로 승승장구하길. 감사합니다. 알겠습니다. 열심히 하겠습니다. 네, 고맙습니다. 고생 많으셨습니다. 고맙습니다.
35,000.
고맙습니다. 많이 탔어요? 네.
푹 자고 왔습니다. 오늘 밥 먹는 걸 좋아하는데.
야, 화이팅 합시다. 네. 축하드립니다. 밑으로 할까요? 위로 할까요? 위로. 서태지 and BTS forever.
Actually, this makes so much sense. You know, the if BTS is, you know, is to have someone to look up to, it would be Sateji because, I mean, you know, he brought like rock, some metal, and hip hop, basically, you know, that hip hop feel to Korean music for the first time, probably, and he had, you know, he put dancing to it, and then there's the just every, you know, the depth in his music, the lyrics, raps, it's all there. What BTS do, I mean, Soteji was like an originator of that. I mean, tried different kind of music and mixed it. I mean, he was really good, and I'm pretty darn sure that BTS was crazy happy to work with him.
소리가 들려오기 시작했어요.
또 이렇게 큰 공연을 하는 것도 처음이다 보니까 되게 크잖아요. 여기.
That's so cute. This was the biggest venue.
공연장이 생각보다 많이 크더라고요. 우리도 언젠간 이 중형기장에서 공연을 할 수 있겠죠?
No kidding, man.
Sateji was the embodiment of something rebellious. Sateji was not afraid to tackle on social issues in his songs either.
Exactly.
He created a platform of free speech by being the catalyst in abolishing pre-censorship in Korean music.
90년대 한국 대중음악계에 돌풍을 일으켰던 서태지 씨가 어제 데뷔 25주년 콘서트를 열었습니다. 세월이 무색한 문화 대통령에게 3만 5천 명의 팬들이 열광했습니다.
방탄소년단의 성공 비결 뭐니 해도 역시 또 또래들의 실제 고민을 담은 가사 역시 이들만의 무기라고 볼 수가 있습니다. 현실 비판적인 가사를 계속해서 내놓으면서 비판과 위로 함께하고 있습니다.
Oh, wait a minute.
가사 역시 이들만의 무기라고 볼 수가 있습니다. 현실 비판적인 가사.
Okay. There's the backbreaker. This one is the Pepsi. You know, the 흑수저 이야기. 흑수저 means, oh God, like a silver spoon, gold spoon. That means like a dirt spoon. Yeah. So this guy is saying that the BTS also has a very, socially, you know, woke lyrics and messages. Cool.
를 계속해서 내놓으면서 비판과 위로 함께하고 있습니다.
내가? 아니야 이제 너의 시대잖아. 보여줘봐. 레몬 앤 슈가의 방탄소년단.
이 무대를 다시 경험할 수 있을까라는 생각이 들어요.
다음 콘서트 때 모두가 저희 단독 콘서트 모두가 즐기는 그런 콘서트였으면 좋겠습니다.
근데 주위에서 다른 분들은 와 어떻게 같이 하게 되었지? 대박이다. 오늘은 서태지 선배님이랑 같이 공연을 한 날이고 이렇게 끝내.
Oh, by the way, the flag, because it's red and white in the middle, it has nothing to do with like, the Nazi flag thing. Nothing. It's just his thing.
내고 지금 막 숙소에 도착해서 혼자 차에 남아서 노래를 짓고 있다. 그런 기회들이 많이 찾아오고 많이 그런 기회들을 주시는 것 같고 또 팬분들도 그렇고 우리 멤버들도 그렇고 많이 옆에서 응원을 많이 해주는 것 같아서 더 힘내서 뭔가 요즘 준비하고 그래서 뭐 어떤 활동이 될지 그리고 앞으로 이제 한국에서 어떤 모습을 더 보여줄지 모르겠지만 기대가 참 많이 된다고 그냥 그 얘기를 하고 싶습니다.
We still cannot believe that we're standing here on this stage at the Billboard Music Awards. Oh my gosh.
저는 여기서 끕니다. 못 듣겠어요.
Most importantly,
오, 네, 딱 한 번 most importantly에서 못 듣겠네요 더 이상. 아무튼 그리고 진짜 신기했어요. 진짜 막 우리가 막 유튜브에서 맨날 보던 막 그런 스타들이 막 갑자기 박수 쳐주고 그리고 진짜 감사했던 게 I got to tell this because we never expected like so many fans in the arena because it was America. There was like those amazing artists like top artists in the world like Kali, Drake, Miley Cyrus, Chainsmokers, Halsey, like those screaming and those noise and those shouting was the reason, was the cause that I couldn't feel like so nervous on the stage. Like thank you so much like for everything, for the BBMAs, like Hot 100, like iTunes, US, UK chart. Thank you. Once again. For real. 그래서 진짜 근데 말도 안 되는 일인 것
That's so cute.
말도 안 되는 일인데 말도 안 되는 일을 할 수 있어서 너무 행복하고 다 떨고 있으면
Two vocalists.
그것도 그림이 이상하기 때문에 이제 비판은 귀담아 들어야 되는 것 같아요. 갈수록 더 왜냐면 하나도 어느 사람도 완벽하지 않기 때문에 자기가 맞다 이러면 이제 독단이죠. 그래서 그런 비난은 항상 비난할 필요가 있지만 정말 이유 없이 비난하고 조롱하는 사람들에게는 사실 약간 안타까운 것 같아요. 그거는 정말 세상에 좋은 게 너무 많아요. 좋은 게 많고 사실 보고 듣고 좀 이유 없이 남을 그렇게 깎아내리는 일에 대해서 네 그냥
Yeah.
그냥 그렇게 사는 사람들은 그냥 그렇게 사는 거죠. 네.
God. Suga and BTS and RM too, man. Just I just filmed the Suga's Shuchita and I was so happy to listen to Sugar again. And it just, these guys, you know, they're they're so well put together. You know, they have so much in their head and heart, and they're able to express it as well, which is not easy. And you know, just everything is in the right place. And there are so many people who are not even close. And it's just sad, but like RM said, man, what can we do? You know, we should be busy looking at stuff that is wonderful. You know. But so much crap.
Millions and millions of you have demanded that we book our next guest. They are the most famous K-pop boy band in the world, performing Mic Drop for the first time on television. This is BTS.
Oh.
감사합니다. 경고치 먼저 사드리겠습니다.
I think this is another song that just hit US market so hard. I mean, it's just the music video, everything. Just it wasn't like English song, but you know, it's just this one hit so hard. And yeah, and the Steve Aoki and just it was a perfect fit.
오바마가 새 국정 연설을 하는데 마이크 드랍이라는 행위가 있어요. 자기 연설이 끝나면 내 연설 진짜 죽였지 마이크를 떨어뜨리고 그걸 보면서 이제 모티브를 받았어요. 안수하는 사람들도 그렇고 억울하게 느껴졌던 일들이나
Wow, that's a new one. That's so surprising. Wow. Okay, the part that I'm surprised is you know, Mic Drop is not just, you know, other, you know, the Mic Drop, that expression has been around. It's not something like Obama, you know, President Obama has created or nothing. But what surprised me is why was RM watching the year-end speech by Obama? You know what I'm saying? Okay, how many idols are sitting around going, okay, you know, there's a speech by the, you know, American president, and it's all in English, obviously, and even if it's the fact that he was watching it, that's where he got the idea for the song. But I would have thought, you know, that expression is used everywhere, but it just is it just me? Isn't it like really surprising that rap? Okay, doesn't matter. It's a Korean rapper, any rapper. How many of them are sitting around watching, you know, the presidential speech? You know, it just, wow. See, that's why he knows a lot of stuff. You know, he thinks a lot, reads a lot, watches a lot.
죽였지 마이크를 떨어뜨리고 그걸 보면서 이제 모티브를 받았어요. 안수하는 사람들도 그렇고 억울하게 느껴졌던 일들이나 감정들, 화들에 대해서 더 이상 볼 일 없고 안녕이다.
Baby, what you want? Say come back around. Once upon a time, we know how to fly. Come and get your girl. Chain and close. You know how I feel. Can't hate how many hours do we fly? I keep on sitting on the clock. Yeah, I'm on the mountain. Yeah, I'm on the bike. Every day we vibing. Mic drop.
사실 이제 분들이
Pretty awesome song, and the performance from some lesbian girl group, huh? Yeah.
편지를 써주시거나 이제 얘기를 해주시는 거 보면 약간 너희들을 혹은 너를 이유 없이 비난하거나 조롱할 때 어떻게 해야 할까? 너무 화가 난다 이런 말을 많이 해주시는데 여러분도 그냥 마이크업 생각하시면 될 것 같아요. 그냥 우리의 운세는 우리가 직접 만들어라.
All right.
뮤직비디오상 방탄소년단 축하합니다.
Yeah.
방탄소년단.
Yeah, from then on, they just won everything. Just everything. Because how are you going to compete with BTS? It's just not possible. They're just winning everything. And you know what? I get it. The mic drop, the whole message of the show, the song, and their attitude too. I think they're just, whatever the hatred or whatever things, they had in the past, I think they're moving on from it. And that's why this is moving on. Good one.
방탄소년단 축하합니다. 핫 트렌드 프로듀서 슈가. Let's go, hey. Let's go, hey. Living life, man.
Yeah.
Your love.
아시안 뮤직 어워즈 큐텐 아티스트 오브 더 이어 수상자는 방탄소년단입니다.
Holy shit! South Korea, you motherfuckers is doing it up, man. And BTS, bro, now I can see why they're so big.
Okay, I see what's going on. They're slaying the haters. They're calling out all the people that hate them and saying why they're the
Exactly.
best.
This shit hard though.
This shit hard as
Yeah, this shit's hard, bro.
Jerry.
Stop the song, please. Let it drop again.
They're just in a whole new level right now. It's incredible. I have no words.
You did it! Let's go!
아멘! 정말 감사합니다. 그리고 정말 올해 가수, 올해 아티스트라는 말이 정말 증명을 해주는 것 같습니다. 저희는 이제 더 이상 슬프지 않고 아프지 않습니다.
Yeah, there we go.
Love myself. Peace.
God, that's so cool, man.
방탄소년단이 계속적인 성장의 서사를 이어갈 수 있도록 돕는 것이라고 생각합니다. 그리고 우리가 겪은 소중한 시행착오들을 복귀하고 구체화해서 우리만의 모델을 만들어가는 것이 중요합니다. 많은 선배 아티스트들과 여러 팀들이 방탄소년단에게 길을 열어주었던 것처럼 방탄소년단도 그 다음 길을 여는 역할을 할 수 있기를 바랍니다.
진짜 오랜만에 해외 투어를 마치고 이렇게 한국에서 마지막 라스트 공연을 하는데요.
Oh, that's the Yantan.
신기하지.
You know what? He did look like a Yantan, man. Yeah, I think I explained what Yantan is. Yantan is a fuel, coal, made out of coal. It's a cylindrical thing like this. Whoop, yeah, like that. About yo big, looks like that, and then it has like holes in it so that the air and heat will come out. And yeah, and the thing is, when it starts to burn, when coal burns, it becomes like yeah, slightly very uh light brownish, like a skin tone thing when it's totally burnt. So he has like black and that little bit of cream color to it. So I think that's why he's Yantan. That's so cute. What is that? Oh, sugar glider.
멈춰 제발 갈까?
이리 와봐. 너 누가 싸래? 너 혼나겠어.
Did you see my bag? Did you see my bag?
쌉이 한번 하고 끝나면 좀 괜찮을 것 같은데. 감독님.
내일을 하면서 좀 정리를 싹 한번 해봐야 될 것 같아요.
그래서 수요일 아침까지 주셔야 저희가 그거를 정리해서 목요일날 리허설을 할 수 있어요.
알겠습니다. 전화 빨리 한번.
Oh, Skydome. That's a huge. It's a stadium. Originally made for soccer.
안 늦죠. 지금 뭐 몇 년 차예요? 뭐.
한국에 와서 다시 콘서트를 하니까 뭔가 포근한 느낌을 받았어요. 첫 콘서트랑은 많이 달랐어요.
사실 안 끝날 것 같았어요. 저희가 앵콜 콘서트를 하게 될 줄도 몰랐었고 몇 년을 하고 온 느낌이에요. 그리고 저희가 이제 에피소드 시리즈 3개 전부의 마지막이라서
이런
Wow, look at that.
나라를 돌아다니면서 또
Oh, I think this was the like each concert, the fans express, whatever they're feeling at the time, they all come with the same thing. Maybe this was one of it. It says it's a spring day every moment that we're together. That's what it means. Beautiful.
네.
When you are with me? When we are together, even the desert will turn into the sea. That's pretty close.
진짜 마지막이고 진짜 약간 되게 졸업하는 느낌이랄까요?
제 주위 사람들이 저를 정말 자랑스럽게 생각해줘요. 정말 역시 방탄. 야, 넌 방탄이잖아. 이런 말 되게 많이 들어요. 근데 이게 다 우리 아미분들이 만들어주신 것 같아요. 여기까지 올라오게 만든 건.
그러니까 저희 방탄소년단이 참 이 억압과 편견을 막아내고 우리의 같이 우리 음악을 들려주겠다고 시작을 했는데 이제서야 5년이 지난 지금에서야 이제 그런 이제 네 5년이 지난 지금 이제 저희들의 무대와 이제 음악들을 이제 많은 사람들한테 들릴 수 있는 것 같아가지고요. 너무너무 감사하고 그 모든 것들이 다 제 팬 여러분들 덕분이라고 생각을 해요.
기쁜데.
Oh God, he's so cute.
이제는 정말 기다려주고 있는 사람들 여러분들에 대해서 뭔가 확신이 가고 너무 고맙고 뭔가 좀 투어를 돌고 오면서 다른 감정이 생긴 것 같은 기분.
그만큼 여러분들이 주는 에너지가 저희한테 정말로 크다고 생각합니다.
It just, they are so sincere. I don't know, haters probably would say, oh, they're sissy crying and all that, bullshitting and just to get some sympathy or whatever. I know there are people say that who would say something like that. But you know what? The best actor out of those guys is probably V, right? He was even in a drama. And I saw some of it. And you know what? He's not that good. Not that good of an actor. And guys like Suga, whatever, this is not acting, man. Like, if this is acting, I think maybe they could change, they could all become actors and would get Oscars, People can feel that it is sincere. That's why it moves you because it's the truth. And it's just beautiful to see such great interaction between fans and because it's real, what fans feel and what these guys feel for each other is real, and it's just wonderful to see. It just is.
이거 어떻게 끝내야 되나?
리더의 숙명 아니겠습니까?
사람들 우리 보고 운이 좋다고 많이 얘기하시잖아요. 근데 정말 운 좋아요. 저 정말 운 좋아요.
제가 어떠한 크게 다치지도 않았고, 네, 정말 이렇게 음악 같이 하던 분들 중에서 포기하시던 분들도 많고 너무너무 많은 사람들을 봤는데 이렇게 운이 좋게 제가 어떤 형태로든 이렇게 멋있는 친구들과 이렇게 멋진 경험을 가운데서 하고 있다는 것에 대해서 감사하고, 그 주인공이 바로 여러분들이 되어서 감사하고.
데뷔할 때 무서웠어요. 엄청 무서웠어요. 망할까봐. 사람들이 싫어할까봐. 저희 정말 처음에 다들 꼬질꼬질하고 그랬어요. 저희도 해냈습니다. 안고 갈 거예요. 저는 잊고 싶지 않아요. 그랬던 기억들 다 잊고 싶지 않아요. 왜냐면 그것도 저희 일부고 그냥 과거의 우리지만 그래도 잊고 싶지는 않고, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다.
Ooh, that last part. That was also in X Celeste, the intro to BTS. But that is so well said. I mean, I knew BTS, but I didn't know BTS, as people. But when I watched that X Celeste thing, I was blown away. How like kind of words and sentiment that was being expressed by these guys, and it was such a high level. It's just so wise, and everything that these guys were talking about, there's wisdom and humility in every word. And God, there's just so few people who has both at any age, and it's just wonderful to hear.
아프지만 아프지 않고, 슬프지만 슬프지 않고, 두렵지만 두렵지 않을 겁니다. 방탄소년단은요.
네. 과거에
He should never ever do it, but if he's running for president, well, oh God, you know what? I can't even vote in Korea. But at least I'll try to help out in his campaign. He's so much better than so many older people.
이제 우리에게 안녕을 보내야 되는 시점인 것 같아요. 하지만 앞으로 저희는 끝이 아니기 때문에 저에게 새로운
바다와 사막 기다리고 있기 때문에 앞으로도 저희가 함께 써내려갈 많은 좋은 이야기들이 너무 기대가 되고요. 항상 정말 감사합니다.
Holy cow. What a speech.
우리가 서 있는 그곳을 어떤 이는 사막이라 불렀고 또 어떤 이는 바다라 불렀다. 한 가지 확실했던 건 당신과 내가 그곳에 서 있었고 또 지금까지 함께 걸어왔다는 것. 그리고 또다시 함께 발맞추어 나아갈 거라는 것.
저희 멤버 중에 가장 희망놀이 제이홉 형이 믹스테이프 발매가 되었는데요.
일로서 다가올 때가 있단 말이죠.
내가 왜 이 일에 이렇게 목숨 걸고 하고 있는지 지금부터 좀 찾아봐야 될 것 같다고.
일곱이라 다행이다. 함께여서
Truth Untold. That's awesome too.
다안 들었죠 방금. 우리 멈춘 척. 멈춘 척 해봐. 멈춘 척.
그래 하나 둘 셋.
V, stop moving. What was the deal with the cake? Maybe you can find out in the bonus or deleted content thing. Well, oh man, I think this is one of my favorites. Period. You know, being the rapper and the writer, RM and like especially Sugar, those two guys, you're supposedly good with words, but there's so much sincerity and wisdom and humility and this hopefulness, that sometimes youthful hopefulness for the future, and but they really seem to appreciate where they are, how they got there, and they just never forget, of all the things they said, one thing they never mentioned is how hard they worked, what odds they beat, what kind of conviction, kind of treatment they have to endure. And that was never, they never talk about it, and I think it just I think that's what real man is. And I don't know, for some for some lesbian girls, this is the real man, so that's weird. Anyway, sorry for my jokes, but I thought that was pretty funny. Thank you very much. And you know what, tomorrow I think I'll be watching the Wings concert. I just have to. I mean, come on, man. I saw like I think that was the last one of the Wing concert where they came back to Korea, and did 3 shows. But I gotta watch it. I think that would be the perfect one to start with. So I'll see you guys with the concert reaction tomorrow on Patreon. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.